Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as France trying to be better than Napoleon. We just grabbed a bunch of land over here and we might as well raise the autonomy to get a little less of the unrest over here. And then I think I'm gonna get rid of this fortress in Albania. I don't really like having two fortresses right beside each other, and this is one in mountains. And this one is in highlands. This is a -1, this is a -2. And we always talked about this, like, in real terms, in the real world, it makes a lot of sense to have a fortress in the mountains, because it means that it's much harder for an attacker to attack your fortress. But in the game mechanic terms, having a fortress in the mountains gives no extra defensiveness, but it means that whoever is assaulting the fortress are also having to defend in the mountains if you attack them. So it's actually a bad thing to have fortresses in the mountains, because it means that either you have to park your armies on them to make sure that the other people can't attack, or you actually have to attack into the mountains in order to defend your fort, which is not a nice thing. Anyway, I just noticed between episodes that we are ahead or behind on tech with our administrative technology, and we are kind of using all the points. So I'm gonna have to ease off of the whole fighting thing for a while. We are jonesing for the next idea group, so let's keep the fighting to a, well, not stop it at all, but keep it to the most important things like Muscovy. I think I'm still gonna take the war against Sweden once we have the claims we need there. But I'm gonna keep it down a little bit so we can possibly get some more idea groups in the future. Anyway, let's build some more docks so we can build some more ships. We are kind of running out of easy targets anyway. Well, they're in the coalition, of course. Spain is in the coalition. Everyone's in the coalition. That's another thing we could get out of chilling for a bit, that we could get rid of some of those coalition countries. And let's convert, was it Savoy, I think? Yes, Savoy, we just got a mission to convert them. Or we're working on making it into a core. So let's... Oh, is Piedmont already a core? It is? Okay, so I must have forgotten to... Oh yeah, that was the thing, yeah. I didn't have enough points for both of them, and then some time went by. And I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, we also have two over here. Let's just... they're both forest and farmlands. But this one is on the border though. I think I'm just gonna keep the one in Skåne. So how are so we have 3 years left of this truce. Let's start fabricating those claims so that we make sure that they are ready. We can take 5 provinces. There will be this, and this. Yes, these because we touched them, and this one because they are in a sea tile that we are bordering, or they are bordering a sea tile that we are bordering. So let's just see if we can get all of those claims, take as much country from them as possible, and then I think I will take these 5 and then Tver, because then we can fabricate on Muscovy, whatever, Moskva. Disagreeing advisor. One of our advisors haven't been a faithful servant so far, but now they seem to have grown too insolent. The advisor dared to denounce our great emperor's policies, and recently did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors. Even if there might be some grounds for these criticisms, we shouldn't let criticism of the Emperor become a habit of anyone. We have this one before. We can lose prestige and gain some points, or we can kill him. We definitely don't want to kill him. So let's lose prestige and gain some points. Papal State announced Venice's arrival. Not lose the Ottomans as ended. But I don't want to prioritize a war with the Ottomans right now. Although we could use the power protection. We do have a claim against them. Do you have any annoying? We don't have any annoying. So we could just take a power protection war where we just humiliate them. Maybe take this single province or something. Just humiliate them and claim war reparation just to get our power protection up. I think that might be an idea. How are we doing with the Sweden thing? Getting closer. How big is the army at this point? 60,000. So we could do with 2 stacks over there. Especially if we can get Bohemia into the war again. Now that it's just ticked beyond the first, we have time to call this guy home and check the terms. So we could go to war. We could call in Poland. Bohemia wouldn't want to go in because they are in debt, but I think Poland would be fine in order to just tell us war. Oh, we have some rebels. Savoyard separatists. Oh, I forgot this. Oh, they are definitely gonna rise up. Okay, I think I am gonna wait until after that then. Let's get some troops back to take care of that. I want to place them in Savoy. Probably just want to play 15,000 each. They will probably come in one of those 2 provinces. We'll just wait for that, and then I think we will declare on Ottomans just to get power protection and get those extra monarch points. I've been letting that slip, and it's also like it's a good war where we won't get any attrition. Or not attrition. We won't get any aggressive expansion, say maybe for taking that 1 province, and we will we'll draw out some time, get some more administrative points. I was wanting to build some docks. Well, a dock anyway. And now we just wait for that tick. It's still 15.7 chance, so that should happen pretty quickly. And we got the claim on Muscovy. Let's just start fabricating the next one. Then I think we go to war with Ottomans, then swing up, take a war with Sweden, and then we take the war with Muscovy. And we are getting really close to the first goal of our achievement. Obviously they don't spawn when we are waiting for it. So that's a bit annoying. Oh, Bohemia. We want that. Yes, I think so. We can still go to war with Brandenburg while having a royal marriage with Bohemia. Without getting the stability hit. So I think we can do it. Keep the alliance with Bohemia for a little while longer, at least until we have Moskva. Once we have Moskva, I think we'll have to get rid of this relationship so we can attack both Brandenburg and Bohemia without problems. And we need a new military advisor. So how is the money situation looking? We're making quite a bunch of money now. Not like we need the points, but let's just get... I think I'm gonna go for the morale of armies, not because of the points, but because morale is much better than fort defense, in my mind anyway. I don't think we have to worry about our forts being attacked just now. Let's get some of these that give a lot of money. So this is plus 12, plus 17. 0.17 of course. Let's get a claim on Moscow. I almost forgot that again. So we claimed this, and we're gonna claim these three. Make sure. Well, that claim with Sweden is taking forever because we got discovered. And Burgundy inherited Utrecht, gained some cores. But I think Burgundy is now out of subjects. So we now know their exact strength, and I think a war with Burgundy is on the way. We need them out of the coalition, though. Or yeah, I hate coalition wars. Not because, of course, it's annoying that you have to fight so many countries, but the worst thing is that you get a truce with all of the coalition. Usually, if you want to do it against someone you actually want to take countries land from, you get long truces, and you can't really do anything about it because you cannot separate peace in a coalition war, which is really annoying. Let's demand, and then we need to grant monopoly charters. Need to do the same here. Seek support, demand administrative support. We need to call a diet and demand military support, and then we can buy the next administrative technology. So we can now have administrative monarchy. Let's look if there's a reason to change our government type. So we have feudal monarchy, the most basic type. We get extra manpower, we get extra income from vassals, and we get extra, I think this is base. We can shift once we get 100 points to this administrative monarchy. We could take despotic, but that's a step back. But we could change to administrative, in which case we'll get more production efficiency, more tax. But we don't really care about money. The autonomy change would be nice, but that's also manpower, of course, but it's mostly money. So I think the manpower and income from vassals is still the best. Absolute is a really nice style of government because you lose or you get a bonus to unrest. So you have less people rebelling, and you get extra discipline, so extra damage. This is really nice. 5 extra discipline is really nice. Constitutional, yeah, getting less separatism is okay. Manpower and separate culture, enlightened despotism could make sense. But I think we're gonna go for the absolute monarchy, which we will get. Can see when we get that probably. Absolute monarchy at level 20. So that's a while away. But I don't think we want to change before that. So just waiting for that. There's 11% chance still. So every month that, like, I think a year has gone by or something. But this is the typical thing. If you're waiting for something, it won't happen ever. So we got another candidate on the Polish throne, got 72 of each point, 55 prestige and 10 legitimacy. So we need a new royal marriage with Poland. Royal marriage with our own guy, King August of the Value. And we need the last claim on. Can we get this claim at all? No. So we are kind of ready for the war against Sweden now. We have the claims that we want. Might as well claim Östergötland as well. And we'll have all of this coast. And coast, of course, gives the ability to build more ships. Force limit for our ships. Venus, you can... Yeah, I think you can go die soon. Court painter available. Lately we have been looking for painters or artists to try and adequately capture the glory of our emperor. As it happens, a painter offered his services to us just this morning, so we can hire him. Gain stability. Ooh, I want that. Well, we're gonna take a loan, it would seem. And we need to pay that back, so if I don't take the warning off, I'll just forget that we have a loan and do it. Okay. They tell us of the triangle trade. When European nations started to colonize North and South America, they created large plantations for the production of cotton, tobacco and sugar. First they tried to use the local population as slaves, but they quickly died out where that was tried. Slaves were then imported from Africa, which created a triangular trade system. Europe sold textiles, rum and manufactured goods to Africa, Africa sold slaves to America, and America sold cotton, sugar and tobacco to Europe. So I think this just means that slaves become more expensive now. I think that's all it means. This is a really weird game as colonization goes. Spain has only colonized a little bit down here in Africa. Doesn't seem like they have... Oh yeah, I think they have some coast up here, yeah, that's right. British have the land that is usually Portuguese down here. And Portugal is now living on this island over here, which I think is... I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Anyways, weird, and we are in 1548, and this is all the colonization that's been done. Fire already. Can't even count on rebels anymore. Now the Serbs are gonna rebel as well. Let's just send these guys to the two. I'll actually send them to the two provinces that don't have. Oh, okay, it's gonna be in those two that they rebel, so let's send them there. Well, at least I'm getting my first wish, which was to not go into too many wars. But we are losing power protection while we're waiting for that war against the Ottomans. We can become Defender of the Faith, but again, that's a lot of money, and I don't really want. Well, I think Defender of the Faith also cost. Yeah, it's also technology. It might be worth it at this point. I don't think anyone but the Ottomans would declare wars with me being defender. And we can now declare wars on Muscovy. Muscovy have 31,000 troops. I think I need to do that. I am gonna... Do we need more army up there? That's the question. I think I think we don't need more army. And we have... Oh, we need the last claim. So we were too slow. So we're just gonna wait for the claim to be done. And then start the next one up. There's no fort, no fort, no fort, no fort, no fort. There's a fort. And we can start the next claim. got the one on Sweden as well. Okay. Let's get the claim up to about 50%, just because it goes to half speed once we are in a war. And that also means that we'll have to take the war in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. That would really help me out. I hope you join me in the next video, and until then, have a good day.